What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Today's video, we're going to give our reaction on this brand new Web of Corruption teaser video that Raid just dropped on their official YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to the video in the description below. You guys can check it out. But let's watch it and let's go over some of the details here. I think it does give away some details that you might have missed. So let's cover it here in this video. So let's jump into it.
Deep into the Mistwood, where a dark force continues to mire the Sylvan Watchers in its deadly grasp. Prepare to dive into Raid's latest global event, Web of Corruption.
Okay.
We're pulling out all the stops for this one. 6 new legendary champions, including a free one, the return of the event dungeon, and powerful relics from Chaos Awakes.
Okay, so if you guys missed some of the preview teaser footage from earlier last week, we did cover basically all the information that he just mentioned. There are going to be 6 new champions. One of them will be a free login champion. And they mentioned that there will be 2 fusion champions as well. And then most of this seems to be kind of a copy paste from last summer's Chaos Awakes. So they even took the relics from last summer and now they're putting it into this event also.
A new coalition event, a jam-packed reward calendar, and a whole host of other features to get excited about. Let's get started. Kicking off on June 3rd, Web of Corruption's tale picks up right where Chaos Awakes left off. Although Kurosa and her minions were defeated, the devastation they unleashed awoke the power of corruption slumbering in the heart of the Mistwood. Now, it spreads like wildfire, consuming everything in its path. The fate of the Sylvan hangs in the balance, and it'll take a desperate, unlikely alliance to avert disaster. The heroes and villains of the tale weaved in Web of Corruption will be available for you to add to your collection as legendary champions. There are 6 in total, and they'll be distributed in a variety of ways. So keep your eyes on our social media for details on how to get them. Like Chaos Awakes, Web of Corruption will be split into 2 phases. First, we're kicking things off with the reward calendar, a fusion event, and swinging the gates of the event dungeon wide open once more. As with previous reward calendars, you'll get to vote on which one of the relics.
So we did cover these 3 relics a little bit in, again, the preview teaser video that we made on this channel. All 3 of the relics are not that great. Personally speaking, I don't really use them in any kind of capacity. I feel like the last laugh amulet I see more often than the other ones. This skull, this bird skull head is basically like an anti-sheep relic. Depends how often we see sheep. We don't really see sheep that much in Arena anymore. And then this gilded pinion basically just gives you a little bit of damage mitigation, very little bit. I don't think it's significant. So the last laugh gives you a chance to prolong your delay your death, which could be impactful. So I think it might be the most impactful one, but let me know in the comments below if you guys agree or disagree. But all 3 of these are pretty bad.
Will become the final prize. Voting will start on June 3rd, and you'll be able to pick up deflection gear alongside more goodies on the way to day 25.
The event dungeon will remain open across both phases and will pit your champions against the tragic, unwilling foe, Raya the Morn.
This noble Sylvan fell to the corruption defending her domain, and now spearheads its deadly spread. She must be defeated to ensure the Mistwood's future. You'll have until August 5th to join the fray and earn exclusive pinpoint gear while doing so. For those of you in search of allies, there are those willing to stand against the darkness.
Raya's son, Folin Silverheart, may have fallen to the corruption, but there is hope for him yet.
You can recruit this powerful attack champion to your collection as part of his dedicated fusion event during Phase 1 from June 4th through June 17th. The legendary...
So we did do a playtest video here on Folin. Make sure you guys check that out. I'll leave it somewhere here and the description below. And I really like him. I think he's really good. I like his debuff spread. I like his block passive. As for dealing significant damage, I think he's okay, but not insane. Obviously, the decreased defense helps him quite a bit. But I think he's a very decent fusion, very decent champion, especially for this faction too.
The action doesn't stop there, though. Phase 2 begins in July and brings with it a champion chase event for one of Teleria's more mysterious figures,
Valarin, the Equalizer.
An enigmatic undead elf dedicated to preserving the balance of light and darkness in Teleria. Valarin is neither good nor evil. He exists only to preserve the balance of all things. Only so tipped is the
Very interesting champion. Obviously, another undead. Not ideal because undead is pretty stacked with lots of champions, and they obviously get Halloween stacked up for them too. Looks like a support champion. Let's check out the abilities here.
scale that he has joined this venture to save the Mistwood.
Curious about how
Heal reduction. Looks like a heal reduction here. Not sure if that's the A1, but you see the heal reduction.
Valarin performs on the battlefield.
Keep an eye out for a dedicated champion spotlight where we'll
Leech and weaken on an AoE. Okay.
cover all of his skills in more detail. We'll be dropping it just in time for his grand appearance in-game. Phase 2 also brings back the Coalition event with 10 new limited quests.
Any of these. So the first coalition event they had, it was just too difficult. This was the one with Folin Foulbeard. I think that might have been the Corrosa one. But they said it was too difficult. So they've done coalition events after, and they've watered down some of the events a little bit. So hopefully they continue that trend and make it more accessible for more people.
To tackle alongside raiders from all over the globe.
Any interesting quests that we see? Defeat the boss in the Dragon's Lair without using poisons. Interesting. Clear stage 10 of the Ice Golem's Peak on hard with all champions alive at all times. That's not too bad with man-eaters. Okay.
globe. We'll reveal more about the dates and
Any cool rewards here? So we got a cool banner. That's going to be the main prize for the coalition. And then we have point multipliers, similar to the Demon Lord
the rewards
Demon Lord
available
event.
closer to the time, so stay tuned.
What else do we got here in terms of rewards? Relic materials. Yeah, these are the low-end rewards here.
And what's better than one fusion event? 2 fusion
All right, 2 fusion events. So the first one we talked about is going to be Folin Silverheart. He's going to be a fragment fusion starting on Thursday. And now they're giving us a little sneak peek at Hagaba. And it looks like it's going to be a traditional fusion. This is where you collect the rares, level up the rares, fuse them into epics, and then fuse the epics into the fusion. So that's really good information. And I believe they gave us the start date for this fusion as well. It's going to be in July sometime. All right. Start it
fusion
up.
events, of course. During Phase 2, we'll also have a fusion event for one of the antagonists in Web of Corruption,
Hagaba the Nest Maid.
This perfidious dark elf servant of the insect lords is pursuing her own agenda in the Mistwood.
So we see ignore defense. And we see HP burn there. I'm not sure if that's the A1 or anything like that, but.
And possesses a truly explosive arsenal
And we see 2 bombs being placed. It looks like a place, it's not a hit.
of skills to see it through.
Similar to the Coalition event, we'll reveal more about Hagaba and her
And it looks like a decreased bomb timer as well. Is it Leech also? Let me just check this ability again.
We'll reveal more about Hagaba and her fusion event
Yep.
closer to
It looks like Leech also gets placed by that ability. So decreased duration of bombs with Leech. Let me just double check one more time.
Similar to the Coalition event, we'll reveal more about Hagaba
The decreased bomb, Leech.
and her
Yep.
fusion event closer to July.
The
Interesting.
Web of Corruption event will also feature fancy avatar frames to showcase your achievements, a special badge, and a gift for getting all event-specific champions by August 5th, the return of all 8 relics from the Chaos Awakes event, and more. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe.
All right, so there is some bits of information here that are actually pretty good. Obviously, giving us the info that Hagaba is going to be the next fusion. That's probably the biggest bit of information here, and we know that it's going to be a traditional fusion. This means that you can exchange Hagaba for a token champion of your choice. You will be getting a token, fusion token for completing the fusion also. Now, whether Hagaba is worth using or not, we kind of get a small glimpse of what her kit is from the little bit of footage we had. So an A1 HP burn with a potentially an A2 place bombs, and then you have an A3 decreased bomb timer with a leech. Now, I don't know the entirety of her kit, but on first glance, I'm going to tell you guys that bombers have taken a pretty big hit, especially in arena where Mercurial's kind of taken over a little bit. Now, with this champion in particular, Leech is pretty good because Leech does allow her to play pretty well in places like PvE or boss encounters. And HP Burn's going to be good against bosses and stuff like that. So she could be a decent PvE champion, but something to look forward to. That's going to happen next month, sometime in July. And the other little bit of info that they gave us was that where is it? This guy, Valerian Chase. So he's going to be a support, probably a support champion. I like that they blurred out his kit here. And then we will be able to get his 5-star soul from the phase 2, which is really nice. It says that he's a legendary attack champion. Based on his kit, he has an A1 heal reduction. And he does bring Leech and a Weaken also on an AoE ability. Now, I'm not too sure if he hits hard or anything like that, or any other details from his kit, but it's cool now that we have confirmation of which champion will be where. There is a couple champions that is unaccounted for, so this gives us a little bit of information also that confirms the relics. These relics are terrible, but they could be useful just for stats. Now, they did give us the champions here. I want to find it real quick. So, for example, we know that Valerian is the free login champion, and then we know that Folin is the fusion champion, for example. So Telena here, Soulseer, she is pretty good champ. She has the ability to reduce duration on buffs and then obviously increase cooldowns with the speed aura also. So kind of Fabian-esque. She lands poisons. Now she has no info about how to obtain her. To your collection. Rhea here, Rhea the Moor, she's the boss. She's going to be the void champion. Very difficult to obtain her. Most likely will be a winner take all, or just in various 10x, 15x type of events. I would not expect her to show up in any kind of guarantee other than a winner take all.
As legendary champions, there are 6
Folin's going to be a fusion. That's going to be the first fusion coming on Thursday. Hagaba is going to be the fusion in July, so we know that. It's nice to have that confirmation.
So keep your eyes on our social media.
Varkos, also somebody that they did not give any info about how to get. So right now, the 2 champions that we don't know how to get is Telena and Varkos. So I would expect at least one of them to be the guaranteed champion for this campaign. So within the next 2 months, we're probably going to see a guaranteed champion event for at least one of them, maybe even both of them. So, you know, Deck of Fate, Hero's Path, that kind of thing. We haven't had a champion Deck of Fate in what feels like forever, like months. So definitely one of them. Now, whether they're good or not, their kits look reasonable enough. Not top tier, probably not going to blow you away or anything. But Telena, I feel maybe has a bit more value just because she does bring a lockout. She does bring buff duration reduction. So she kind of acts like a Fabian-esque. So if you don't have Fabian, maybe she can play that role for you, right? And Varkos seems like a damage dealing champion. He's defense based, I believe. Does seem pretty powerful, but not sure if he's going to be part of any kind of guarantee either. But those are the 2 champions that will most likely be in some form a guarantee in the next 2 months, at least one of them. And Rhea, probably going to be a winner take all, or, you know, just 10x, 15x type of events. Anyways, but that's going to be it for this reaction video here. It does give you a couple nuggets of information that are important, especially for planning purposes. So like I said, if you guys are interested in any of those champions that were just listed as potential guarantees in the next 2 months, you know, you guys should be preparing for that. And obviously, if you guys want to exchange Hagaba next month for your token champion, you guys need to prepare for that also. Just make sure that you guys are selecting the right fusion token champion that you guys want. Keep in mind of pending future changes. They did mention something about changing Chimera recently. And I don't know when that's going to happen, but you know, Chimera might look totally different. So just something to consider when you guys are making your big decisions. But that's going to be it for this video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. If you guys have any tidbits of information that you guys saw in this video, let me know. I don't know too much about the lore and stuff like that, so forgive me if I messed something up. If you guys like the content, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. It would really help me out. Thanks for watching until the end, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.